Wait for the airplane to pass over so we don't hear the sound. Hi everybody, I'm Amanda the G, and you know how bad things always come in threes? Yeah, they did recently. My air conditioner broke this summer, which is a great time for it to break, and not only that, the entire thing had to be replaced. And at the same time, my hot water heater decided it was going to stop working as well and also had to be replaced. So I was hoping that somehow that would be the three things, right? Somehow those two would equal three, and I'd have all of the super expensive things dealt with that were unexpected and breaking for no reason. But no, the other day I'm in my car and I drive somewhere. Everything's fine, everything's normal. Get out of my car, go inside, do whatever, come back, go to unlock my car, and instead of going the beep beep of a car, it kind of goes burp, which is weird. But it unlocked it, so I got in my car, and I drive a Prius, so it doesn't really have a key so much as you push a button. So push the button, nothing happens at all. Push the button again, nothing happens. Occasionally the Prius kind of doesn't know that it has its own key inside, and sometimes it requires you to take that little square thing and push the button with it. So take my little cube of whatever, push the button. Nothing happens. I take a second, I try it again. Nothing. I'm starting to freak out, so then your brain goes to, what could possibly be wrong? Maybe this isn't my car. So I'm thinking, okay, somehow I happened to get into an unlocked car that wasn't mine. But I'm looking and it's very clearly my car. Press the button. Then I remembered back to quite a few years ago at this point when I purchased my car, and the dealership, they told me that with the little key, this thing, you can eject an actual key if you need it. So if you've never seen a Prius, there's an actual key. I couldn't figure out where the hell to put it. There's no place to put it. I don't know what it's for. Push the button, nothing. So then I start playing with a little fob thing. Lock all the doors. Unlock all the doors. Lock all the doors. That's working. Push the button. Then I spend about 5 minutes of panic, constantly pushing the button, looking at my phone, trying to find the manual, pushing the button, push the button, push the button. And then it finally starts. It started. Everything was fine. Drove home. And we're good. Maybe there's something wrong with my little fob. Maybe the battery's dying. It usually tells me if the battery's gonna die, but maybe there's something wrong. Maybe it got jostled and it's just not working the way it should. So I replaced it out with the other one, my spare one. And I went to bed and I just kind of hoped that everything would be fine. So the next morning, I get up and I go to my car and I unlock it and it seems fine, but then the lights in the cabin start dimming before they should. Push the button. Nothing. 10 minutes of frantically pushing the button later, the car finally starts. I had to make it to work, and I had to make it to clearly somewhere to fix it because something was wrong. During my lunch break, I spent the entire time trying to find a dealership that was open that I could take the car to get it looked at, because some things, for some reason, require a Prius tech so that you don't void warranties and whatever else. And I figured the dealership would probably know what the hell was wrong with it at this point. And if it was the actual Prius battery engine terrifying thing, that they should probably be the ones to do it. And also, the check engine light had come on in the 10 minutes of frantic pushing, and I opened the hood, looked down, realized the only thing I can do is check the dipstick, shut the hood, went back in my car, and the check engine light went off. So I guess I checked the engine. I finally find a place that's open that I can take the stupid thing to. I go there and they turn the car on. Fine. One push, car turns on. It turns out it was the auxiliary battery. One of the cells had gone bad and they had to swap the battery out with a new one, and then I had to pay the ridiculous price to get an 18-volt battery and have that put in. So if you don't know, the Prius has multiple batteries. It has the engine electric battery thing, and then in the trunk there's a smaller car battery that's the auxiliary battery. That controls locking and unlocking the car, the lights on the cabin and the inside, and turning the car on. But it was a good thing that I went when I did, because it turns out there was a recall on my airbag that I had never been told about. I come back home, and a day or two later, in the mail, the safety recall follow-up from Toyota. The first one went somewhere else, not to my house. So basically, my side airbags could have just inflated whenever they want to. Also, a word of warning for anyone who drives a Prius: there is 0 notification before your auxiliary battery dies. It works perfectly fine, and the next time you go to turn the car on, it won't. That's it for this video. If you liked it, click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I make a new video every Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mwah. The moral of the story: keep your manual of your cars in your car, 'cause you might need it.